So, today I'm going to talk to you about the habits that might be holding you back from being able to use your free time and use that specifically for entrepreneurship or a big goal that you have in mind. And these habits are things that were holding me back and things that I've actively have been realizing that the more I've been on this journey of entrepreneurship, the more layers I realize, or like more habits that I realize that were holding me back. And there's more like layers to it. So I've been discovering that. And because of that, I've been more focused and able to do like longer periods of focused work. So still working on it and still working on like getting rid of my distractions. We can't be a complete monk, but that's almost the goal as an entrepreneur. So, yeah, before I get into the video too much, I actually just started a new free community where I can help you learn more about how to maximize your free time and sort of have more control over it. And yeah, it's completely free, so you can check that out in the link in the description below. So, the first thing that I'm going to bring up today is notifications. And if you have notifications on your phone, you may not realize, but if you have a tendency to like click on every single notification that pops up, then you may not realize, but it's taking a lot of your energy and it's taking a lot of your focus away from the present moment and what you're doing and placing it on something else. And the notification may be a notification to social media. It may be a notification to like a news article. It may be a notification to a message, even an email. Whatever it is, it's taking it's almost like forcefully taking your attention away from what you're doing. And if you click on it, you're placing your attention somewhere else. So if we have a habit of this, of clicking on every single notification, then we'll never really be able to do like long quality work. And what I'm realizing is that as an entrepreneur, that is our pure goal is to do long quality work because that's the thing that's actually going to move the needle in our business. So yeah, it's been really helpful for me to keep my phone away from me. And honestly, I actually grabbed it like it's in my pocket now. But the goal for me is to even keep my phone away from me and have the notifications off, which I have the notifications off, but you know, sometimes I will get distracted and I will get the temptation to like go on my phone. But like the more I'm realizing it, the less I've been doing it. And the less I've been doing it, the more into my work I've been. So notifications are probably honestly one of the biggest distractions we have. You'd be surprised because a simple notification to even like a social media site, like if it was a Snapchat, if you click on that notification and you go on the app, then you're more likely to spend time on the app. So not only is it taking your attention away, it's also killing your time. So that's a big thing, notifications. Another one is junk food. I recently had a period of time where in my full-time job on Fridays, I would have like a long week and sometimes I'd be like stressed out and like I would be excited because I would order a pizza and I'd go home and I'd lay on my couch and eat the pizza. And I'm not gonna lie, like I did that. There's like a stretch of time where I did it like a couple times a month. And I didn't realize at the time how much that was actually impacting my ability to work on my business the next day. And the the way like I'm gonna talk about like a couple ways that it affected me and my ability to work on my business. The first one was that first of all it ate up a whole Friday night. So think about how much time I had from when I got home from work till when I went to bed. That's like four, maybe 3 or 4 quality hours. I guess like if I ate like a regular meal, two to three quality hours on a Friday night that I could have worked on my business. At very least, I could have been social and actually like went out, not like go out, go to the club, but at least go out and be social and not lay on the couch on a Friday night. So there were a couple downsides to that. And then the next morning on Saturday, when I try to wake up early and I, I went to the gym like normal, but then I tried to record a YouTube video. I had brain fog and I just had this feeling, like this bloated feeling in my stomach from eating that bad food. And because of there's a couple things that made me feel more like doubtful when I made the YouTube video. First one was like, dang, I'm making self-improvement videos and I literally just like laid on my couch and turned on Netflix and ate a pizza on a Friday night. So, first of all, like affected my psyche and like who I know I should be. And also it affected it gave me brain fog. It also kind of made me feel shitty in the morning. So, the quality of the YouTube video was less, like it was worse quality. And also, I felt less motivated to do hard work that day on that Saturday. So, because of that, the Saturday, yeah, I probably still did the work most of the time, and sometimes I might have missed out on some stuff, but it was just less quality because my mind was also probably still searching for like some short-term stimulation thing. So, yeah, junk food is another big one. Like you'd be surprised. It can affect you the next day. And sometimes it, eating a bad meal can affect you 2 days after. I'm not even kidding. So it really makes you realize when you're doing like focused work, like eating junk food can really throw you off. That's what I've found. So we really have to, as an entrepreneur or a young, ambitious man with a big goal, we really have to have a good diet. We have to not really cave in to the junk food, and we have to keep our brain sharp. So those are probably honestly the two biggest things: notifications and junk food. And I'll just go over like some other habits that are time killers that I've kind of gotten rid of, like, like just when I started my self-improvement journey. But we can't forget that these are big time killers. Social media, porn, I mean that's an obvious one. Can't be watching that hub. Um, Another one is, social media, and also, yeah, I mentioned notifications. Laying around. Laying around is a big time killer. Video games, that's a big time killer. Netflix, that's a big time killer. And if you are doing these things, you have these habits, that's okay. But I'm just saying there's a trade-off that you're making. You know, it is, you are spending your time doing those things, and they are sort of like eating up your time. So your time could be better spent if your goal is to work on business or a big goal. So yeah, those are big things. And yeah, I've been working on that myself, and the benefits of when I sort of view pretty much everything as a distraction, like when I view the junk food as a distraction, when I view the notifications as a distraction, when I view the Netflix as a distraction, when I sort of like categorize it as that, then that kind of just leaves me with business. Like, it just leaves me with more of an open mind to work on my business, if that makes sense. And I found that I'm more focused, and I found that I'm more aware when I start getting these like urges. Like if I want to check my phone like while I'm making a video, it's like, oh, well, that's just a thought. So, how did I get to this point? I know I say this pretty much every video, but main thing, meditation, and simply becoming aware of when I'm doing these bad habits and how much time it's actually killing. So if you can just overall gain an awareness of these things and how they're like affecting your life and affecting your ability to work on your business, just having that awareness is going to be the thing that actually helps you avoid them. So, yeah, and you get this awareness through meditation. And meditation is super simple for me. All I do is literally, I basically sit up in a straight position, and I kind of just do nothing. You know, I'm just like my body is really relaxed, and all I'm doing is just sitting still. I know some people will tell you to focus on your breathing, and the reason they're telling you that is because if you focus on your breathing, it's like an anchor point for your focus. You can focus on something else too, like you can focus on your body. So if you just have like a anchor of focus, then anytime you like get a thought, you can notice you had a thought, and the thought might be, oh, I need to go up and check my phone. I need to eat something. I need to do this. anytime you get the thought, you can just realize it's a thought and then bring your focus back on that anchor, whether that's your breathing or whether that's like another anchor, like your body. So hopefully that makes sense and that can help you get a good visualization of how to meditate. And that would be the main thing that helps me like realize these distractions, and it helps me stay focused in what I'm doing. And you'll find that you're going to start being more consistent at being able to like produce the work that you need to produce. So it's a good feeling, and I still get distracted, and we will get distracted. Like I said, like the ultimate goal would be almost like a monk with like no distractions and complete clear mind. But we're always going to be like working for that point. So, yeah, hopefully this video can help and you got some value out of it. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to check out my new free community. So I hope to see you in there. Thanks for watching.